Shut your dumb ass up.
Because we don't want the cameras to come in. We don't want the print media to come in. We don't want social media to come in. And we surely don't want these black folks who are pissed coming down here sitting in this courtroom because we know what we did. So we have to hide what we did. A preliminary hearing allows you to bring in all the evidence, all the witnesses, and start preparing at that particular time for your case, both sides. If you don't hold that, then no information gets out. So instead of holding that, we will have him drop off the case. We will bring in a public defender who works for the state, who works for the DA office. All of them are in there together. And while everyone's mad about Chris Darden withdrawing, a distraction, we'll ease it on into the grand jury and get him indicted and then seal the case. So y'all don't get no information. Now, if we had the preliminary hearing before the trial, the information could have been out there. The preliminary hearing, like they said, preliminary hearing, it just allows you to hear what's coming. That's why they call it a preliminary hearing. It allows you to hear the evidence, you know, based on what's going to be presented at trial. Now, usually when it's not a public case, they hold those. The family usually comes in and they kind of hear what might be going on, right? But because it's a public thing, and Nipsey Hussle is a public figure, a political figure, they need to hide the information. So they don't want everybody coming in there. They don't want the media in there, surely. They don't want the people from the community coming in there. So in order for us to keep the information hidden, we won't hold a preliminary hearing, but we'll make you all think we're not doing it right now because Chris Darden is withdrawn from the case. So we get him out of the way. Then we can bring in who we want to bring in. So we bring in a DA person, a public offender, public defender in to handle the case. Well, the public defender works for us. Works for us. The prosecutor works for us. So then they're not going to fight it, and we're able to slide it on into the grand jury. You all go ahead and indict him, and then we'll seal it up. All of that happened from the inside. Just like they're concealing the information at this point, it's the same way they're concealing the information out there. And another thing, another ambush tactic is to conceal what's getting ready to happen. So not only did they ambush Nipsey Hussle, they ambushed that information and concealed it. So they continue with they have a pattern of hiding and concealing information. Now, did Eric Holder conceal that information? No. Did Eric Holder have Chris Darden come? No. So this is all happening on the inside from the powers that be. This isn't somebody down there on Crenshaw hiding that information. This ain't nobody from the hood on Slauson hiding that information. This is coming from the police, the district attorney, and the internal offices, political offices. They have the power to do this. And if they have the power to conceal the information, they also have the power to assassinate Nipsey Hussle. So if we could try, Eric Holder's the scapegoat. He ain't even intelligent enough. He ain't even smart enough not to even show his picture, his face behind Chris Darden. He's too busy looking. You should let nobody know what you look like. Didn't you just kill somebody? You looking all the way through. Everybody know what you look like from all across the world. You can't go nowhere. But think about the way. Think about it. You kill somebody and you looking through. Let me look. He excited. Another thing. Oh yeah, everybody. Let me back up too. Now, as far as Eric Holder going to that mental facility, right? Now, how many times have we ever seen across this country when a police chief tells you to turn yourself in, white police chief, black, supposedly murderer, how many times across this country have they asked you to turn yourself in and he does it? When it happen? I done killed some people and all you got to do is ask me to turn in and I do? Come on now.
He ain't run
And he
about.
said,
He
I'm
ran.
confident
What he
that
ran for about 2 seconds.
he turned himself in. Another thing too, he was just as calm when he turned himself in. And one of the defenses under California law for if you commit murder, one of the defenses that you can use is insanity. Okay, so they already planned this. They already knew. We'll have him go to a mental facility because one of the reasons that you can get off for murdering somebody is to claim that you're insane. So he just that's number 2. If you all look up the law, that's number 2 in the list. Insanity. So they already know. This is the law. This is what you can do. We'll say you did it. You go to a mental health facility. We'll get you off and say that you were crazy, that you were upset. How to support that is to say, hey, he was fighting somebody right before then. Probably didn't happen. But if you tell people that and you get the information out there, we will then begin to believe it. We will then begin to believe. So he kicking everybody's butt through the hood. And ain't no through the hood, through all these gangs, he just kicking everybody's butt. He killing people, kicking people's butt, kicking people in the head, and ain't nothing happened in the hood. It wouldn't happen down here in Detroit on Finkel. Now that's just a little too much. That's too much. In any hood, how many people you know here just do it? Now you may be able to do it all at one time. You know, you might be in a house kicking everybody's butt, shooting everybody up, or whatever you're gonna do. But he went from location to location to location. You can't even walk through a gas station and bump into 2 or 3 black folks without getting your butt kicked.
Right.
You keep bumping into people in the store and see what happens. You can really get jumped on. Who the heck ain't just bumping into everybody who he think he is? So a lot of these things have been planned. A lot of these things were planned out. This was not something that just happened by happenstance on that particular day. Even if, for sake of conversation, if Eric Holder and Nipsey got into a conversation about him supposedly snitching, Eric Holder was already up there to commit the act. He was already there for that. They could have had the conversation or not. But the purpose of him being there was to assassinate Nipsey Hussle. The purpose of Cowboy going inside that store was to leave Nipsey's side open and available. The entry point for the assassination was to Nipsey's side. They left that end of the car, those cars open intentionally. Another part of an ambush tactic is to be at least about 500 meters from the actual kill spot. If you measure between those cars from the point where Nipsey was, from what I believe, from what I saw on the film, it's about 500 meters between the starting point and the kill zone. Another part of an ambush tactic is to lay in wait and conceal. That's why they were around the corner. They concealed his position so Nipsey wouldn't know that they were coming around the corner to do that. Another tactic is to do like a cross-over type of tactic. That's what the guys did at that trash can. They came, the guy with the white shirt came in, the guy got out of the car, and Eric Holder. Again, when I told y'all earlier, levels of 3. Again, levels of 3. There were 3 guys at that trash can. The guy in the white shirt, the one who got out of the car, and Eric Holder. The levels of 3. Another level of 3 was Kerry Latham, supposedly his nephew, and Shermy. Another set of 3. Okay? So they crossed over intentionally to conceal the evidence, to conceal what they was getting ready to do. So that's concealment, lay in wait. They continue through the court case. They're concealing the records. Another tactic. So they started concealment from the assassination scene, what their intentions were. They concealed the guns, and they also concealed the fact that they were going to assassinate him that day.